I fell into the creating side of things, just like I said, out of frustration, and now I enjoy it. You know what I mean? So the people are saying to me, "Oh, you're kind of swaying more towards directing and writing now, aren't you?
Writing, directing, producing, yeah.
Not really. I want to be an actor, but I ain't got the patience to wait around for people to give me opportunity.
Yeah.
So the first time, it was just my first one, so I didn't have as much pressure. But people liked the first one, so now the second one, there's a lot of pressure on now.
Higher.
To make it as good or better. Before, no one knew I was doing one.
Yeah.
So now everyone's asking every time I see someone, when's the next one? Or do you know what I mean? So that's the pressure now. But I've got loads of films in my head, man.
Okay.
Loads. Just winter times when I do the writing, or like I just hibernate and chill. Okay. It's too cold out there. Just write. Get ready to just.
So we spoke about this last time I saw you. How does it work then? The story in your head, then right?
Everyone's got their own way of doing things.
I mean, what's your way?
My way.
What's your way?
I have it in my head already.
You've already got the full thing in your head.
I've already got it in my head. I'm already working it out. I'm already working out how it's going to end and how just the arc, the beginning, the middle, and the ending. And they say when you're making short films, try and keep it sweet and simple. I make it hard as possible. I go against every rule that they do for short films. We've got that power in our hands to change that perception.
Create our own.
It's important. Yeah.
So what can you give us?
Can I give you?
Yeah. And we're live. Yaw Sarfo, also known as Junior.
Yeah, man.
To people that know you, welcome to the show, my brother.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, pleasure, man. Pleasure. Thanks for coming. Okay. Yeah, where we left off last time was Absent.
Yeah.
So you finished filming Absent 2.
Yep.
I'm itching. I ain't gonna lie. I'm itching. I got theories on what's gonna happen next. Who's gone? Who's about? But I'm not gonna ruin it. I'm not gonna try and ruin by probing or nothing. So, what was the journey like the second time around?
It's harder the second time, I think, because the first time it was just my first one, so I didn't have as much pressure. But people liked the first one. So now the second one, there's a lot of pressure on now.
Higher.
To make it as good or better. But I feel like it is better. And that's not any disrespect to whoever I was working with on the last one. It's just I learned a lot more. And that was filmed. Well, we released it last year, the first one.
2023, yeah.
And it was filmed the year before that.
Okay.
So that's now 2 years ago. So I've had 2 years of experience to add to that. So I just know what I needed to do to improve on it. I just want to, just trying to execute that and make sure.
So what? 2 years more experience, 2 years more pressure. Is what you're saying. So obviously you know more now.
I know more now.
So you got a higher expectation for yourself.
But I didn't expect the first one to fly out how it did. Like it's done quite big numbers on the YouTube. So and a lot of people have seen it. So it's just like, yeah, when's the next one? Whereas before, no one knew I was doing one.
Yeah.
So now everyone's asking every time I see someone, when's the next one? Do you know what I mean? So that's the pressure now, because you could just take your own time before the first time and just do it, and then. But now everyone's like, oh, when are you gonna do it? So now it's like
you set your level. Now you have to go above that.
I think we have.
What did you? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah. From talking to you, I believe you have. Yeah. I believe you have. Where was it filmed?
Where was it filmed?
Yeah, where were the locations like this?
Oh, the locations was local again. To where I live, Slough, Windsor. Yeah, that was. Yeah, that's it.
So what can you give us?
Can I give you?
Yeah.
there's a lot more characters in this one.
Okay.
I think like this is grittier. There's a lot more going on in this one.
Okay.
It will definitely pull on the heartstrings. And what else can I give you? There's some famous faces and there's some well-known faces in there.
Can you name names?
Yeah, we've got a former world champion boxer, female.
Okay.
Ebony Bridges. She has a little cameo in there.
Okay.
We've also got a massive YouTuber, automotive YouTuber, Jamie Sonogu.
Okay.
And he has his officially gas channel. So,
okay.
Talking about cars.
Yeah.
So yeah, I managed to get those on board.
Okay.
And it was Jamie's first time acting, so he did really well.
Okay.
But he's got confidence because he presents his own show.
Yeah, he's already out there.
In front of the camera.
Yeah. It's not shy.
Nah. So he did really well. Ebony did really well. What else can I give you?
Without giving it away, basically.
Yeah, that's
you
what I'm trying to.
Yeah, exactly. That's the tricky part. I'm trying. I don't even want to know, tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Because I watched the first one, and I don't. If you told me now, I'd be like, nah, I don't want to hear it because I want to see the end product.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To see exactly where it's gone, and you know what I mean.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What else can I give you? We've got music from well-known artists in there. We've got music from Craze 24, old school veteran, MC, storyteller. So I'm very happy to get him on board and get a track from him. We've got music from Trapstar Toxic, music from John Wayne, aka Johnny Guns. And big up ASB as well. We got a track from ASB. So he helped me out quite a lot as well.
Okay.
In terms of getting some music in there. We've got a lot of local talent as well. Very talented artists.
Okay. And
producers. So I feel like the soundtrack is very nice. People are going to enjoy it. If they enjoy the music on the first one, they're going to really enjoy the music on this one.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to pop the link to the first one. Not that I'm gonna give it any more numbers. It's already out there. But anybody that ain't watched it or gone and seen it yet, I'll pop it in the video. Yeah. So you mentioned a minute ago. Obviously, the first time round, there's no pressure, there's no expectation. So you've just gone out there, just organically put it together. So what's the differences between the first time round and this time round?
First time round, I thought I knew what I was doing, but didn't really. I knew a bit of what I was doing, but this time I know what I need to do to make it better. So there's a pressure on me to execute that, knowing what I know. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel we've done that.
But what exactly? What I'm trying to get at is examples of things obstacles that you came across on the first one. You know, not things that you did in the first one. You had no idea what you were doing, but you've done it anyway. And now you're on the second one, coming to the same junction. You're like, okay, this is what I should have been doing. Like, what kind of things as a filmmaker? You know what I mean?
Well, for example, the first one, there wasn't enough scoring, I don't feel, in scenes. To get people emotionally tied into the scenes. Felt a bit empty sometimes in certain scenes. But I knew it's because I blew my budget on the first one. So we managed to get music composed on the last scene, the final scene, which helped a lot. And big up Dominic on that one. And he's working on, basically he's doing a lot more scenes on this one to get people really, really into the film. Pull on your heartstrings and really. So
explain to the audience how that works, the scoring. Because I'm gonna go and watch it back again, as I mentioned. to see the bits that's scored on the first one and see how that it works separately to the whole thing. But how does it work essentially? The scoring aspect?
basically is it's creating the sounds in the scenes. So if you watch the movies, for example, thrillers and horror movies, they have a lot of scoring in there because the sounds and the music really gets you into the.
So scoring, is that just music, or are we talking like train tracks?
It can be train tracks. It can be
so any form of noise in the background.
Yeah.
Ambulance, police, siren.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the music that's composed is very, very important.
Okay.
It's really important. As I was saying to you earlier, I mean, there's a difference I feel between something that's a TV show and the actual movie. Do you know what I'm saying?
Now go on, tell.
Yeah, I mean, like,
what you told me earlier. Tell the audience.
I feel like if you watch a TV show, for example, at EastEnders or something like that, if you listen to when you're watching the drama in front of you, if you don't really hear much music being composed or played in the background, it feels kind of a little bit empty or quieter. But when you watch a movie, you hear all the synths and everything going on in the background. It really draws you into the movie. And I just feel that's how I kind of differentiate.
Okay. How did you find a job this time then?
I found it harder because there was more actors, and I took a lot more on board this time. First time around, I think was more in the team in the back room helping out, but this time around it was.
What do you mean?
There was
in the background. What team?
People, runners.
Okay.
In the background, just helping out, and it's just things like getting props and things like that. But we had a couple of actors that helped out. Big up Jamie, who plays a part in one of the scenes. It's quite a dramatic scene, but he actually helped out getting weapons and getting. I don't want to reveal too much, but like all the prop stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he helped out, but I felt like there's a lot more pressure on me this time. So like I'm doing the rehearsals with everybody. I did the auditions. I travelled to Ghana and I just chilled out in Ghana because when I was here, it's a lot going on over here. So I just thought I needed to take a couple of weeks out, get the auditions done. So I think there's over 30 actors in this.
In this one?
Yeah.
How many were in the first one?
I think there's around 20, but there's about 30 something.
Is there a lot more interaction with the actors this time? So more people in scenes and stuff like that? Yeah,
there's more people in scenes, and there's a lot going on, man. Okay. there's a lot going on. So yeah, I auditioned a lot of people, and then obviously I had to rehearse with them all. Okay. And that's like with all those actors, it's every night I'm doing rehearsals.
Well, every single night?
Every single night I was doing rehearsals.
So how long is a rehearsal? So you're rehearsing all the way through, even before, up to the point of filming?
Up to the point of filming.
So each scene? So if you got a scene like we're doing right now, we'd be rehearsing from the point I've got that script.
There's 3 or 4 people in the scene, then we're all jumping on Zoom, and then we're rehearsing our
every night.
It's different. Not this. It could be
different
scene
scenes.
1 on Monday, and then scene 2. You know what I mean?
And
There's loads of scenes, so there's a lot of people, and I want to make sure everyone's getting their rehearsals in. So because it saves time on a day. If the more you rehearse, the more people are on point. And
the more you can execute in a shorter space of time.
Because with this filming, it's time's money. If we don't get the scenes done on the day, and it can go into an extra day that we haven't planned for, and then they're going to charge me for that extra day.
Very true.
So, I just everything's on my mind. I'm thinking I need to get this done at this time. We haven't got enough time to. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can try and perfect everything in rehearsals as much as you can, but in the day, there's always something that pops up that delays things. So
Like what?
The scene might go on longer, and that could be due to, for example, all right, I'll give you something. We've got a scene in the shop, and we had to film that. The guy, I know him very well, the shopkeeper, Sam, big up Sam from Britwell. He let me use his shop, and he opens on a Saturday at 11. It's a wine off license place. Okay. So he opens at 11. So we had the morning up until 11 to film it. So we started early, it's like 7, but we've got that area of it is an estate, a known estate in Slough, Britwell Estate, and then you've got quite a lot of drunks that regularly attend that shop from early morning to the end of the, so they're pulling up before the shop's even opened, and they're like, oh, they're trying to get in to buy what they want to buy, but we're still filming in the shop. Do you know what I mean? Or they're in the background, you can see them in the window standing there, and then you're trying to get them to clear the. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So basically, a lot of it's if we're guerrilla filming, so we're basically going out there and just filming in the street. Like on bigger sets, you get to lock off roads,
the whole street,
lock off streets, and you get extras to come in and drive a car past, or extra to walk past,
a window and not looking.
Continuity, so that do that scene again. You have to go back to the start extra and walk past again. Do you know what I mean? That's your job, to keep walking past. You know what I mean? But when you're guerrilla filming out in the normal public, you have to watch for people walking in the background and peeping their head round or just going past. If we want to film it again from a different angle, and then that person's not there anymore, or the car that was parked up there is now gone. There's loads of things. So yeah, man, it's very difficult, man.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
And then we've filmed in Slough, so we're in a flight path again. I knew the first time that's what gave us a headache. But we had a lot more scenes indoors.
Than outside.
Indoors. But we did do one scene in Windsor, and you could still hear the planes going over.
So you can hear it going over. You can't cut out.
It didn't. We can.
But hold on. So if you do more than one take, plane going over,
it's not there anymore.
It's gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Then all of a sudden, the guy's talking. There's a plane. There's not a plane. Plane, not a plane. Yeah.
You filmed it from that angle, then you're cutting it to that angle, and you hear the first bit of the plane, and you know what I'm saying? So you used to just either chop it out, or do you know what I mean?
Footage is dead.
So those are the difficulties you can have. For example, the first one, even this one, someone didn't turn up.
Okay.
One of the actors that actually rehearsed on the day didn't come. I'm not going to bring them out or anything. I mean, it is whatever happened. They couldn't turn up on the day, so then that throws your mind off. Like, oh shit, how are we going to rectify this? Because they have a line to say, and everyone's practiced in sync together. Now that line's gone,
can you do it without the line?
Can you do it without the line?
Can you replace that person?
What are we going to do?
Yeah,
we can't replace the person at the last minute. Like,
oh yeah, true. Because the person's in the whole project.
And we've got another scene to do in 2 hours time. Other people are meeting us in a minute over there. We just got to get the scene done, innit?
Yeah.
So how are we going to do it? So sometimes there's a lot of thinking on the spot.
That's crazy.
And improvising as well. But it worked. It worked on the day. We got that resolved. What else is there? There is a lot of difficulties on the day. Yeah. People want to get makeup done and changing outfits, making sure that, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things. We had a big team. There's someone specialised you've got a wardrobe department that's bringing the clothes. Clothes are ironed. They bring change into that. You've got we got a makeup person, and she did really well. So yeah, there's a lot going on, man.
So how long did it take to do part 1? Absent. Part 1.
Film it, edit
so
it.
So from the point you were ready to go, budget is written, budget's there. You've done rehearsals. No, let's go even further. You've got it all, everything done, project, from casting up to end of project. How long did part 1 take?
Part 1 was quick because I was just in a hurry. I just wanted to get something done. Part one was made out of frustration of waiting around for something to happen that didn't happen, and me feeling that I've wasted a whole year. And I always thought I was going to do a film anyway because I was watching other people and I was like, I can do one. And just out of frustration and anger, I was like, I'm doing my own one. And when I get into a tunnel or vision of something and I aim,
That's it.
I'm gone. I'm getting this done. I need to prove a point to myself and everybody. I'm going to get this done now. People, you can't do it. Or everyone's coming up with. People come up with. There's always naysayers. People come up with, yeah, but I don't think you'd be able to do it because this, and there's always a because. Why can't I do it? I've seen people doing films with hardly any money, with just a little camera, do it on the phones. Why can't you do it? Like, you're just coming up with things now. Like, a lot of people wait around to make the perfect movie. So there's a lot of people that have been in this movie business for years and they haven't even made a film yet. And they're talking about they're a filmmaker.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because they procrastinate or they want it to be absolutely perfect. And sometimes you just got to throw it out there. Just do it and just get it out there and then learn from your mistakes and build on that. But I don't know, people got egos and that they don't really want to put, I don't want to, do you know what I mean? Like, I understand that.
They don't want to fail.
They don't want to fail. Seen to fail.
Yeah.
Just do the film, innit? Like, you're not going to be perfect the first time. Just put it out. And then you just build from that.
So is that your work ethic, or is it, what makes you think like that?
Time, man. Like, we ain't got time to waste on this earth. Like, what are we waiting around for? We're waiting for perfect time and perfect opportunity and this and that. Just get it done. It's like, in my head is just get it done because time just goes so quickly. Like, that COVID stuff that happened, that wiped out years. Like,
it's true.
It felt like it's still yesterday. It's like 4 years ago now.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy, isn't it?
Do you know what I mean? We've lost years. Like, in that vacuum of being locked down and all that, that was 2 years. Like, but in that vacuum, I became an actor.
Yeah.
Like, I was sitting there while everyone's sitting around wondering what we're going to do. I thought, you know what, let me learn something. And then literally came out of COVID as an actor. I'd filmed so many films in lockdown. While people were locked in their houses, the actors were allowed to go out and still, so I just banged out loads of shorts. So some of them, the quality wasn't that great, but I built my experience from that. And yeah, just from that, just got more confident. I just kept going and then know how to improve every single time because I'm just looking and critiquing myself every time I'm watching a different film with me on there.
Yeah.
Like, oh, no, I should have done that. And I just did loads of them. And I built a network of people, met loads of people. And then after 2 years of starting acting, I thought, you know what, I'm making my own one. And now we're 4 years in and I'm on to my second project and written a TV series as well. Got loads of projects coming up. So, but if I didn't have that mindset of just do it, I'd still be sitting around like.
That always intrigues me though. You know, like there's a lot of, like you said, procrastination. We all procrastinate. I don't know if you procrastinate.
Everyone does.
To a certain aspect on certain things. You know what I mean? But when I meet someone like you now who just gets up, goes and does it, and you're successful at it as well. First time around, bang. The hunger's there, you want it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm intrigued to just find out like why, what makes you tick? What makes you think what makes you move how you move? You know what I mean?
I feel like I've wasted enough time as it is. I studied theatre at A-level years ago in school, and I wanted to do it, but I wasn't taking it seriously. I just did other things, and like I said, the last thing was chasing money, wanted to be a DJ, wanted to be a footballer, wanted to do loads, and it's just like, you just don't have the confidence. You feel like,
you're spreading yourself thin, innit?
I didn't know how to become an actor. Like, oh, do I want to go to do all this drama school and all that? That's long. In my head, I'm thinking I'm older now. But I was making excuses all the time. And I thought, you know, just do it, man. Just throw yourself out there and do it. And things just started to happen as soon as I threw myself out there.
So regarding part 2, from the question before on part 1. So how long has it taken you? Because filming's done, editing's happening right now, yeah? How long did it take you from the story? Was the story already set? I'm curious on this one.
The story was
I don't know the story, but so
the first one or the second one.
Second one. So after the first one's done, did you already have the story for the second one already?
The first one took quite a while, and I wanted it to be done quickly.
Mm.
And like I said, you know, you have to be careful. I don't want to disrespect for people, but at the end of the day, I had a plan in my head to do first one and then do another one and then just bang out. So I wanted to be on. I don't want to reveal too much, but yeah.
Cool.
I wanted to, but when you start realizing other people got other work to do, so then you have to wait on them. If you're waiting on them to edit, then it's like
time runs on.
You're waiting on them now, so the first one took a year, and then got released. Wait a minute,
23,
filmed it.
2023 got released. Right?
Yeah, released last year, and it was filmed the year before that, and then I'd written it probably about 3 months before. So I wrote it quick, rang the guy up that I worked with before, said bang, 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 got an idea. And then 3 months, within 2-3 months of me writing it, we started filming it. Okay. We finished filming, we filmed it within 2 weekends. Okay. And then...
the first one?
The first one, and then that took a year to get edited.
Yeah.
Which I wanted it to be fast.
So 2 full weekends?
Yeah,
Saturday, Sunday.
And that's the same this time round as well.
That's not
the second one. So then, after it got released last year, basically the time when we were editing it, throughout the time, the whole year of editing, I started thinking, I should have done that. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Oh, this character can do that.
Yeah.
So I was already making the film in my head, the second one.
Okay.
Even while the first one was still being edited.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, nah, I want to do this. I want to improve now. Do you know what I mean? So released it, waited for what people thought. People liked it. Bang. Started writing straight away. So we released it in October last year, and I think it was November, December time I started writing, putting it down. But it was already in my head. I just need to structure it.
Okay.
And then all the way up until, like I said, we had to improvise because the actor dropped out. Up until the filming day, things were changing in the film.
Number one.
Second one. Yeah.
Oh, wow. The actor dropped out. They dropped out a whole project or one scene?
He's in one scene, but it's even if you got a little part, it's important. Even if you got a couple of words to say, it's important. And I've got so many actors in there, they might not have big parts or big things to say, but they all are important.
It's all been orchestrated.
Yeah, it's all been orchestrated. Like, you come out of that jigsaw, it messes things up. Just that, even if you got one line to say, it don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyway, we made it work. But like I say, all the way up until filming day, things were changing. We had to adjust little things here and there. So sorry, what was the question again?
The second one time, the length of time.
So this one's quicker because
filming time's the same. Saturday, Sunday on both.
Yeah.
Saturday, but the whole project time is quicker on the second one.
Yeah, because I started writing it throughout the last winter, and then we filmed it in the summer, and we're now next winter, and it's ready. Okay. Near enough ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whereas the last one took nearly 2 years before to release and fix and whatever. This one's in a year.
Okay.
And there's more actors, and there was a lot more to do. I've literally been just on this thing every single day for the last 3 months.
That's great.
It hasn't come out of my mind. I hadn't had much sleep. So I'm thinking about it all the time.
Yeah, but that's good, man. That's a tunnel vision, right?
Yeah. And I feel like, like I said, the pressure's on me. My name's on it as the creator, so yeah. You know, when people haven't got their name on it as the creator, there's not as much pressure, is it?
What do people do? Do they do that?
You
won't release a film without your name on it, would you?
No, I'm just saying, like, if you're not the writer and you're not the director, it's not as much pressure. because your name is not the.
Oh, okay.
on there
I
as
get
the
what you mean. I get
creator,
what you mean.
so
I
people
get what you
are
mean. I
like,
get what you
oh,
mean.
well,
Yeah,
do
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Move on to the next project.
yeah.
But it's like, nah, man.
Yeah,
Like,
your head is on the chopping block.
my
Yeah,
head's-
if it goes up, you go up.
Yeah.
If it goes down, you go down. Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the only thing I think about. It's like, yeah, but yeah, it's nearly done, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Because the cliffhanger on the last one, I just want to see where is it going, and who's about, who went about, and where is it going? Because like,
Yeah,
I got.
and I was saying it to you as well. Like, not everyone can be in the next one because
Mm.
you might not. It's the story that dictates
Yeah, of
what
course.
characters are going to be in there,
Of course.
and some actors know this. Professional people that are in the game and they're professional actors. But you know, the first one I brought in people that have never acted before. Even on the second time, there's first time actors. You just gotta understand. Don't take it personally if you're not in the second one.
Yeah.
Even if it's a different cameraman or different crew, do not take it personally if you're not working. If I'm not working with you on the next project, it's like, one, the story dictates everything, and two, in terms of crew, I want to work with as many different people as possible to learn different things and different styles and just improve myself. So it's not a personal thing if I'm not working with you second time round. That's all I'm saying. Like, and then and acting wise, if you're not in the story, who knows what's going to happen in the future?
Exactly.
You know what I'm
You're not
saying?
in
Just-
you're not in the second project. Doesn't mean you're not going to be in the
Just
fifth
chill,
project,
yeah.
eighth project. You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, I was asking someone who was in it before, because their brother actually came up to me and asked, "Oh yeah, I want to do acting." So I asked that person who was in it before, "Yeah, what's your brother saying?" He said he wants to do acting. Yeah, but what about me? Was my acting not good enough? Like, no, but bro, this is a different character. You can't play a different character because you've already played this character.
Yeah.
They've got the hump with me.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh wow.
And
Wow.
he never contacted his brother to.
Oh wow.
So,
That's bad. That's
So
bad.
yeah, man, there's a lot that goes on, man. It's just like, you can tell people are like, but you just got to understand it's not personal, innit? Like, it's just, so that's a lot of that's a pressure as well, trying to keep people happy, because not everyone's gonna be happy. Like, if they're not in it this time, or they're got a little few lines, or
They want more.
they want more lines,
Yeah.
or well, I haven't I got much screen time this time, or it's, you can't please everyone. That's the only problem, man. You can't please everyone.
So as a creator, do you have? You just mentioned a minute ago, you're trying to get through to the guy's brother. So you have people in mind for the roles. You know, you're doing auditions and that.
But
He
actually approached me. So then I had a character in my head, and I thought, all right, yeah, do you want to? I was going to contact him to audition. This time round, I auditioned properly. First time round, I was trying to get people to help me to
put
do you
the
know what I
project together. Yeah,
yeah.
But you,
people
like you said, not knowing. Yeah, you can't be
This
holding
time round, lots of people wanted to be in it.
because they've seen the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at first, no, when you first do something, they don't want to, because they don't know what it's going to look like. They like, oh, the quality might be shit if it's his first time. Like,
Yeah.
sorry, I swear.
That's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah, people are reluctant to work with you, aren't they? Then you have to prove yourself.
And people only want to work with you when you're winning.
Yeah, exactly.
Once you're winning, everybody wants to be on the
Yeah.
team, innit? But before you start winning, like you said, the naysayers will be like,
Yeah.
nah, it ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so, but things are happening, so yeah, it's a blessing because more people want to work with me now.
Facts.
So it gave me the opportunity to actually audition this time round. So it's funny because I had so many different roles, and then there's gangster roles in it. Everyone wants to be the gangster. There's not even bare lines. There's not even like, but they just want to be the gangster. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, bruv, like, why don't you go for this role? Like, they don't want to do that role. They want to be the gangster. They want to hold the gun. They want.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I had loads of people auditioning for the gangster roles. Yeah, it's auditions are funny as well, man. Like,
Yeah, how is auditions? Because obviously I got a picture in my mind how auditions are, but how? Talk me through the process of you auditioning.
Well, basically, I'll take a little extract from the script of the scene that I'm auditioning for, and then I'll put it out there, whatever platforms, whether it be social media or any acting agencies and say I'm looking for an actor, specific, put out the specifics, what they need to look like or age range. And then I'll just advertise it, and then if you wanna go for it, then hit me up, and then we arrange a Zoom casting. I find it easy to do over Zoom.
You get more done over a short space of time. Yeah.
So I've had people that were on me for months before that. I want to play. Put me in the next one. All right, you got audition though, bro. Like, yeah. And then it's like, they haven't prepared for the audition.
Okay,
like, bro, like you've been going on.
In what sense? In what sense?
I don't want to bring people.
Oh
out.
Yeah, cool. We don't know the lines or whatever.
Yeah,
along
but
them
like,
lines. Yeah.
I wanted you to get this, bro, and you didn't prepare for it.
Yeah.
I actually thought you was gonna get this, and you've turned up, and it's like, bro, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's funny.
Nah, but you gotta go with us.
You're disappointed because you think you was on me for months. I thought you was gonna kill this, and you're coming out with excuses, and it's bro. And then you've got someone that didn't have that much this short time to prepare, and had someone come off a plane, flight, and he hadn't had much time to learn the lines, and he smashed it. Okay. And you have people that have had the lines for weeks, and then
that's true. Man. That's true.
So what can I do?
And the lack of preparation obviously is gonna work out.
It disappoints me though, because I really thought you was gonna nail this, bro. And you didn't take it. You thought I was just gonna give you the role.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Another guy was on me. He didn't turn up for the thing, and I'm like, "Message, where are you, bro?" Oh, I forgot, bro.
Yeah, that's long.
I didn't reply.
That's long. Yeah. You shouldn't.
He's my guy now. He knows who he is.
Yeah.
But you pissed me off, man, bro. Like, what do you mean you forgot? You was hounding me. You think I was just gonna give you the role? So, and I wanted him to have it.
Yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
So there's a lot goes on behind the scenes, and my rehearsals, auditions in general, they went well, man.
Okay.
I mean, it's hard to tell you because
I know without revealing. No, without revealing. I know. We'll do another one.
Yeah.
When it's out, you know what I mean? Like a catch up again, innit?
Yeah, man.
I don't even want to know, if I'm honest. I genuinely don't want to know, because I've seen the first one.
Yeah.
If I know too much now, it might taint. I'm watching it no longer from like a audience perspective now, because I know a bit too much. You know what I mean?
I'm trying. I just want to surprise you guys, and hopefully you like it, man. Even before, like, some of the actors, I'd be like, in the editing process, look at this. What do you reckon? Even this time around, I'm not showing anyone anything really.
That's what I was gonna say.
I want to surprise everybody.
How do you keep it under wraps though? Does actors not know the full storyline?
They know. They just want to. This time you sign the NDA. And then I send you the script. If you don't sign the NDA, you're not getting the script. You're just getting your bit to learn. That's it.
Okay.
And then, it's just so many things. With people that say they want to come and help behind the scenes, I'm like, all right, cool. And I think I was saying this to you earlier, but I gave one person an NDA to sign. He was going to come on as production manager. Cool. Signed the NDA. Sent in the script. Yeah, jump on the Zoom. Let's have a chat. There's our next brother on the Zoom. Who's this? Oh, sorry. This is a guy that I want you to meet. He's gonna help us as well. I showed him the script. Huh? Wait a minute. Let me give you a call back. So violated, man. So you signed the NDA and you showing somebody else my script, bro.
Straight away after.
And you wonder why I'm pissed off with you.
Wow.
And you're wondering why I'm not.
You're not working with me now. Is there somebody in the business or not?
It's someone.
You know what I mean? Is it like you gave me? I'm not in the business. You gave me an NDA.
Yeah, someone that I didn't he knows better. Let's just say that.
Okay.
He knows better. He's apologized, but still, like, it went on, man.
So how did he explain it then? Like?
Didn't really explain it.
Did he say like, look, I wasn't aware, or like, you know what I mean?
He didn't. It was just one of those. Oh,
You
my
fucked up.
bads. I didn't
That's fucked.
mean it that way. I don't know. It wasn't even a proper like apology. So you know who you are. Like, and then people look. I don't know. I'm the bad guy because I'm not bringing you into the project, but you've just violated, innit? What I could really sue you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things going on in the background. It's just like things pissing you off. Like, why'd you do that? Why'd you do that for?
Why'd you do that? That's ridiculous.
You know what I mean? So
that's actually ridiculous. But again, people fuck up. People do fuck up. You know what I mean? But you can't expect to be on a project after you're not even. You know what I mean? You don't sign an NDA and then show someone. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So just little things like that happened, and then. So yeah, those. You asked about difficulties. There was quite a lot of difficulties.
Yeah,
there's quite a lot of difficulties, and I felt a lot of pressure because I'm I'm basically on my own. Do you know what I mean? We've got Addy to come in, working with Addy Femzo as well from the ACP network on this project, and he's a very talented actor, director, and writer. He's got his own crew and team together. He's got his own channel, and they smash out a lot of short films. So he's very experienced from East London, Hackney. So I want to big him up because he's helped me out. He helped me out on the editing, and obviously he's got his crew together, gaffers and cameramen, and
so he's got a production crew.
He's got his whole crew of boys.
Very nice.
He's doing his thing. So
that's their full-time gig.
I'm not sure if it's full time, but the amount of work they're doing, it looks like it's
more or
full-time.
less.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's on it, man. So big him up, man. He helped me out, but he gave me freedom. He just was in terms of he listened to my vision and what I wanted, and wanted to help me create
produce
my
that
actual vision, what I want. He wants to help me do that. Sometimes you bring people in, like, right, let's change this. I want it to be like that. I want you to do that. I think you should do that. I think you should. I'm like, bro, just chill. Like, I don't ask you to come and help change the whole thing to how you want it. I want you to come and help me
create
my
what
vision
you want
to where I want to get to. So that's the battles that you deal with behind the scenes. Some people want to take over and change it into their way. It's like, nah. But Addy gave me freedom, man. He does his own thing anyway, so he just chilled and just like, all right, cool. And then on set, if I'm asking for certain things, sometimes I ask a bit too much of things, like for B-roll, pick up shots.
What's that?
So it's shots that don't have dialogue. So so sometimes you want to get establishing shots of the environment and what's going on around.
Okay,
before people start speaking. So sometimes I like to get a lot of everything just in case. And then when it comes to editing,
but the more you got, that's my thought process.
To have more than
I'd rather have more for the edit, because the edit is and if there's a mistake, you can always
you can cover something up with that. You know what I mean? Pick that out. So it's good to have more than less. But I'm a bit extra OTT. So he's way thinking, bro, like, come on, man. We don't need. He even said to me, like, one thing he said to me is like, oh, why are you doing that? Why do we need that? I'm like, don't worry, because. And then later on, we've put it in, and I think now he understands why we've
got so much.
Like at the time, because people don't see your vision. They've got a way of doing things. I've got a way of doing things. And but he was cool. He's cool, man. So he's helped me out quite a lot, man.
That's big. So during this filming, have you got another film in your head?
Yeah.
No, you said during part 1, you already had another film in your head afterwards. So during part 2, you got another thing in your head already? Or not yet? Or you're not going to reveal?
I can't reveal anything. But I've got loads of films in my head, man.
Okay.
Loads. Just winter times when I do the writing, or like I just hibernate and chill. Okay. It's too cold out there. Just write. Get ready to just.
So we spoke about this the last time I saw you. How does it work then? The story in your head, then write.
Everyone's got their own way of doing things.
I mean, what's your way?
My way.
What's your way?
I have it in my head already.
You've already got the full thing in your head.
I've already got it in my head. I'm already working it out. I'm already working out how it's going to end and how just the arc, the beginning, the middle, and the ending. And they say when you're making short films, try and keep it sweet and simple. I make it hard as possible. I go against every rule that they do for short films. You're supposed to make it as less time as possible, as least amount of locations and the least amount of actors, and just get the point across. They basically you have a character. What's the character trying to achieve, and does the character achieve the goal? That's usually the skeleton, the blueprint of a short film. What's the character? What's the character about? What's he trying to achieve, and does he achieve it in the end? Does he reach the goal? So if you keep that in your mind, you can kind of make films, but I complicate things, man.
In what
I don't
way?
complicate it. I just want to make it interesting and entertaining.
Okay.
I watch a lot of Spike Lee stuff. I like to put little messages in my films. I like to drop a little tiny bit of knowledge. You might not even know that I've dropped knowledge, but then you watch it, you go, oh, okay, yeah.
In hindsight,
drop the knowledge.
In hindsight, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else? I've got loads of actors in there, which would be
more than you should.
It's crazy the amount of people I've put in there. So I'm like, for such a small budget and small crew, it's a lot, and it was a lot. When you guys see it, you're gonna be like, you did that all yourself, like not myself. I didn't do it all myself. Obviously, people helped me, but like the organising, was
making sure putting it all together.
Man.
Yeah. So you mentioned Spike Lee. What's your inspiration? I know you said Spike Lee already.
Spike Lee, Do the Right Thing is one of my favourite films.
Okay. Now, but what other? Have you got any other filmmakers that inspire you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Scorsese. Who else is there? Guy Ritchie's decent. There's loads of them, man. I'll just take a bit from everyone. Even Ice Cube. You know what I mean? Comedy.
Yeah, Ice Cube's good, yeah.
So yeah. But my main thing's acting. I fell into the creating side of things, just like I said, out of frustration. And now I enjoy it. You know what I mean? So people are saying to me, "Oh, you're kind of swaying more towards directing and writing now, aren't you?
Writing, directing, producing, yeah.
Not really. I want to be an actor, but I ain't got the patience to wait around for people to give me opportunity.
Yeah.
And they stereotype as well. People do. I'm dark skinned with locks, so they don't think I can play doctors. And the society stereotypes just by looking at people, don't we? We all do it, but it seems like it's a lot more in the film industry. They really stereotype. People say to me, "Oh, why don't you? If you cut your locks, you might get more work." Maybe, but is that selling out? I don't want to cut my locks.
Yeah, exactly. It's your hair, isn't it? It's your hair. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
So, and why can't someone with locks be a police officer? Why can't they be this? We need to start changing the perception to the public. And if other people ain't going, why am I waiting for somebody else to change the perception?
When you do it
I
yourself.
can change the perception.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I can create something and place myself or place other people in roles that they may not have got because they look a certain way. But in society, there's people in these different job roles from all different
walks of
backgrounds
life,
and ethnicities and hairstyles and whatnot now. So why are we not doing that, showing that more in films? Do you know what I'm saying? So
you think it's a British thing?
I think it's American as well.
No, but America's a bit more diverse now with the roles they give out and that. Or not?
Maybe it's getting better, but they're still. You know what I mean?
Stereotypes still there.
Still stereotypes.
Yeah, not just for everyone. Yeah,
people in gang member positions and not in the police or as a judge. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have to try and we've got the power in our hands to change that perception.
Create our own.
It's important. I was saying to you, there was crime happening in the film, and I wanted to. It was very important to me that I didn't make all the crime come from black people. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though a lot more black people probably go for certain roles, I was very conscious that it's not like that in real life. So let's just
criminals in every background.
Yeah, let's just show that. And even in the hood as well, it's not just all black people.
No, of course it ain't.
So
every
that's
walk of life.
something I'm very conscious of. So I mixed the cast. It's important, man. Like,
yeah, I hear that.
Kids like watch a lot of these films on YouTube, and if they just see it's just certain ethnicities or even people in general, you know what's going on in the world, they're trying to put people against each other, races against each other, and all that nonsense. And then sometimes you see comments and that people are, oh, it's them again, or do you know what I mean? You've seen them?
Yeah, I see. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but come on, man, like
that is actually not the reality. The media perception is not the reality. Like you said, in the hood there's criminals from every background.
Yeah,
in the hood. I mean,
so yeah, it's just. But I want to make my films exciting. I've noticed something with YouTube as well.
Go on.
I don't know whether this is gonna help me or not by saying it, but
no.
YouTube algorithms push a lot of violence in the urban communities, their films and all of that. If you put a conscious film out, not much violence in there, no drug dealing and things like that, it won't get that much numbers. But if you're putting violence in there and shot in,
but that's not just YouTube. That's everything. Everywhere.
I know, but I've noticed it a lot with YouTube.
No, but
studying it.
But I'm being serious. It's everywhere.
I know.
If you put it in the cinema.
But I'm talking about algorithms.
But even any algorithm, if you go on Instagram, you go on, they're all the same. But I got a theory on that. I think it's what people want.
No, I think it's being pushed.
I don't think it's being pushed. I think the algorithm has to work off. The algorithm has to work off what people are scrolling at, clicking on. You understand? So in the bigger picture, there's more people scrolling on violence and stuff.
I'm not sure, man.
I reckon.
I'm not sure, man. I think the algorithm, because there's some very, very good films out there.
No, but not many. What I'm saying is that, you know, like on my phone, I get suggestions of things that I look at. When I look at somebody else I talk to's phone, like they're into like houses or whatever, they get more, or flash cars or whatever, they get more of that on their feed. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think the algorithm has to work on, I think they can limit the amount of exposure.
No, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. That YouTube actually actively pushes videos out there.
No, but I think that's what people want to watch. That's what I'm trying to explain. That's what people want to watch. The only way they're pushing it is because that's what people are actually clicking on. You understand? The more FaceTime, the more eye contact they have on that violence, the more YouTube pushes it. Because all YouTube wants to do is make money. So they're only going to push what is going to generate more screen time. You understand? That's what I think.
What they think is going to generate. I don't know, man.
No. Basically, I think the algorithm. I
think there's something else going on, bro.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think human beings are. It's us, innit? It's a mirror. That's what I see. What I mean by that is, even back in the day before YouTube.
It's the same with the music industry, bro.
That's what I'm saying. But
it's not. But you can say that people only want to listen to like gangster rap or drill.
Put it this way.
People listen to other stuff, but they're pushing.
But not enough of those people. From when Jay-Z said, "I'm like common," and I never like, you know the lyric, innit?
Yeah.
I never wrote like common sense.
There's a big machine behind these things, and if they if they're putting all their money into certain areas,
no, but the machine.
What I'm saying, are gonna see.
No, but what I'm saying is the machine. I'm not defending it or nothing, but I reckon genuinely the machine noticed that they dropped Common Sense. They dropped 50 Cent. Nobody bought Common Sense. 50 Cent sold 10 million. They were like, I forget. This is what we're doing now. 50 Cent. Anybody like 50 Cent? That's what we want. You understand? Same as YouTube. So if you go,
there's a big machine.
True crime is a big thing. You know, like podcasting and all that. Yeah. It's the same thing in the podcast space. The minute you start talking about like conscious stuff now, it ain't going nowhere because people don't want to watch it. So
I don't know, man. People want to watch conscious stuff,
but not as many as.
I don't know, man. The world's waking up, man. There's a lot more people that want to.
Maybe now. But again, on my feed, on your feed, that might be the case. But I think generally, the the average person probably don't care about none of that, the conscious stuff. They don't care. They just want to see like this happened, that beef happened, this person run that one down. That's what they want to see. And that's why I think personally the AI, the algorithm doing that.
Yeah.
I don't think they're conscious.
Well, anyway, I put violence in my thing anyway, but
That's what I'm
I know
talking
what's going on. But
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah, I just like to drop a little bit of conscious stuff in there as well,
Yeah,
mix it
yeah.
up to try and
Yeah, so
try and-
duality in it.
yeah,
Duality.
try and suck people in with a
Mm.
little bit of
Yeah.
you want, but at the same time we've
Giving
got
them a little bit
we've
of
got to balance it, man. We've got to give something else in there as well, a bit of knowledge, a bit of something, a bit of a message,
okay.
not just mindless violence.
Mindless violence, yeah.
So,
But we'll call it a day now, my brother.
yeah, man.
Thank you for coming.
Shout out
Absolute
for
pleasure.
Absent 2, man.
Absent 2, yeah.
Absent 2's coming.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's gonna be big.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Keep an eye out for it, guys. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for having me, man.
Cheers, man. Bye.
Yo,